Coming up on today's new episode of Help, I Sexted My Boss.
We're reminiscing about our time at school.
And we pick our favourite Aussie exports. Hello and welcome to our Friday... Steven Spielberg in background there.
He was like, hello, welcome to Help, I Sexted My Boss.
Imagine Ben telling you off about energy levels.
Hello. The odds. Hello and welcome to our Friday episode.
I'm sitting opposite my brother.
This is where we see how much extra content we can squeeze into your week. It's random things that have been sent in, extra bits that have been going on, and how our advice went down with you, our G&Divas.
You're talking to us like a primary school teacher.
No,
CBBS presenter.
No, that's not fair.
No. Anyway, talking of school, Anonymous emailed in asking for advice for their child starting secondary school soon. Can you remember secondary school for you?
I wasn't.
Remember that far?
I was so well behaved in primary school. All my primary school teachers
I find that
loved
very
me.
hard
I
to
know I
believe.
were. All my primary school teachers loved me, and then I went to secondary school and I was led astray.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Pilks.
No, I didn't meet Pilks till year 9.
Okay. So hang on, what year is secondary school? For those of us in the independent section, what
Year
when
7 when you were
Right.
11. So I went to Carhill in Kirkham for year 7 and 8, and then I went to Priory in Penwitham.
You went to the Priory?
No, it's called Priory. In year
Explains
9,
so much.
Year 9, and I met Pilks through my mate Pete. I
Right.
went to play football at Pete's house, and Pilks' mum and dad dropped me
Stinky
off.
Pete.
No,
Have I made that up? Do you have someone called Stinky
no,
Pete?
it's off Toy Story.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And Pilks.
Did you go round and play with his Woody?
No. So Pilks' mum and dad dropped me off, and they're like, "Oh, you just live round the corner from us." So then
Oh.
that Monday, Pilks knocked on my door, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to bike to school together?" But because he was a year below
His
me,
voice hadn't dropped.
we'd bike to school together, but then pretend like we didn't know each other. Because if you're a year below, it's a bit uncool, even though we were like best mates. So me,
Okay.
Pilks, and Rick used to bike to school together.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's nice. And what were you? Okay, so you were a goody two shoes teacher's pet in primary school.
And year 7 and 8, I was a bit of a shit. Year 9, I
But
was
but when you say bit of a shit, like what? Like you handed in your homework late.
I was a shit.
Sometimes didn't sing all the verses of "God Save the Queen."
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I was a little, yeah.
Did you answer back?
Yeah. Got sent out a lot.
Did
I'm
you
not
ever get
proud.
detention?
Got put on report.
Did you?
What? Hang on. What's report?
I'm not proud. And honestly, I got an award at the end of year 11 for like biggest turnaround achievement thing. Because
Have I changed award?
even then, year 10, 11, I proper like got my head down. I did. Because they told me in year 10.
When did you get it
I know
down?
it's horrible. I know it sounds like Victorian, but I weren't that academic. So
No, stop.
I just remember them saying, they literally said to me, "Do you want to do bricklaying 3 days a week and come into school just to do English, maths and science?" That's what they did with certain kids who weren't academic. But yeah, and then Miss Wilson I'm pouring my heart out here. Miss Wilson rescued me and said, "I'm starting a new GCSE." It was in 2005. So
Starting a new GCSE.
it's called Media Studies. She went, "I think you'll be really good at it."
Look at her, look at you now. Well done, Miss Wilson.
Miss Wilson.
We should toast him.
We
Miss
should.
Wilson.
Well, we'll do it next
I know,
week.
we will. She's no longer with us, but
Oh, should
I
I
went
hear
to
it then?
yeah. Our daughters listen all the time. We always speak to her and stuff.
Hello.
Yeah. So yeah,
When you said you were put on report, what does that mean?
you have to get your teachers to sign your report card and stuff.
Oh,
I'm not
I
proud
see.
of this.
So is
I
that-
also got suspended. Yeah.
Jeez.
I was going to run for prefect. I turned it round that
So
much.
hang on. You're turning your nose up at the elections that I ran at Hampton Incorporated, but you were running for office as
I
well.
wasn't running for head boy because I knew Fraser Ewan were going to get it. I wonder where Fraser is now. Where am I going with this?
He's not on Capital Breakfast.
And then a teacher said to me, "You should be a prefect."
You turned it round.
Yeah.
You-
Did you
look
ever get any after schools or anything like that?
I did after school clubs.
Did you not get an after school detention?
Never.
I see again. That's why I turned it around. I couldn't be arsed with getting after school detentions anymore. Did you not used to have to write out the rules of the planner? I knew them without
I did.
reading it.
I did write out the rules. I made them.
Did you ever get any after school detentions? Did you not, Ben? You didn't get one.
No, I can believe that.
Yeah, you think
But it's all to do with good teachers. Because Miss Wilson,
Oh, I see. Blame the teachers.
Miss Wilson and Miss Scott really took me under their wing. And Miss Crank as well. Yeah.
Well done, you.
Miss Crank used to give me CDs of because everyone used to like. Where am I going? I'm proper. Everyone like when I was at school, I used to have to pretend to like Akon and like there was who else is and 50 Cent, which I didn't mind,
Fitty.
but I was into Keane and Snow Patrol.
I mean,
And you had to, and like,
what was wrong with Keane and
No,
Snow
I look
Patrol?
back now and it's like, I was actually cool, but I was secret that me and Rick used to be really into our indie bands. CCTV, we mentioned that last episode, Hard-Fi. And I used to like pretend to like 50 Cent, which I did. I did like that Kanye West album though, that was class. That first Kanye West album was class. But anyway. Sorry, pour me heart out there.
Well, how lovely. What a lovely vignette.
But it's all, teachers really can change a person's life. And I had 3 very good teachers that looked after me and changed mine.
I had one particular teacher for English GCSE who I still write to, and he was
You
phenomenal.
still write to him?
Yeah, we still email. And just, once or twice a year. And it was first year of English GCSE. And I think I've told this story before. A document was going around, our syllabus or something that we were hole punching to put in our files. And the hole punch was going around. And Alice, one of the students, was trying to hole punch. It obviously broke. And she went, we'll call him Sir. Sir, the hole punch has got a thingy stuck in it. And Sir just went, lucky hole punch. And I went, I'm going to like English.
And is that where the lucky...
That's basically where it all started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought he was great.
He
was a bachelor teacher.
Oh, okay. What advice were you given? How do you think your parents felt about you starting school?
Oh, I think they were very happy. I mean, I was a very easy child. Again, Mrs. Mercer, I think her name was, wrote in one of my reports, if only all my students were like William, my life would be very easy.
Oh.
So I was quite an easy child.
I was a bit cocky, but that's because my brother was in year 11 and he was a bit hard. So, and then in year 8, when my brother left, I got battered a few times.
Oh, he was your protection?
Oh, yeah, no one had touched me, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because what's the age difference between you and Ryan?
Pardon?
What's the age difference?
Well, he was in was he in year 10 or year 11 when I started year 7? It's one of them. And I remember he left and then I thought, shit, I'm on my own here.
Jeez,
Oh, he went and joined the Paras. So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The advice I would give myself if I was starting school again is just don't take it all so seriously.
Yeah, I'd say don't be a little shit.
Okay.
You can still be funny, but you can be nice.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we asked G&Divas for their tips, and so many of our G&Divas got in touch and said to be yourself. There we go.
And don't feel peer pressured. Like, you leave school in year 11, and then you get a couple of years later, and you're like...
Or year 13.
Why was I scared of him? You'd be like, if he said that to me now, don't get bullied.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's easy said than done, but just be you.
Yes, be who you want to be.
Exactly.
Charlie said, you'll find your people even if it's not who you thought. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Mm-hmm. I like that. Some other specific advice that we loved from Akila. When the situation gets a bit awkward, think about what would William do and do the same. Mm-hmm. Be elegant and mannered until it's a habit.
Yeah.
You can write the blurb for my next book. Thank you. Meg. Everyone is as nervous as each other. Some people are just better at hiding it.
That's good for life as well. When you go to a party or a social event, and everyone is. I like this one from Gary. Don't worry about being cool. People who peak in high school end up being losers later on.
Yes.
So true.
It's also from Guy.
Oh, it's Guy. Sorry. Also, do read at school. Yeah. That's so true.
Yeah. I think
all those popular girls now.
Yes. Do you know what was explained to me?
Not all, but most.
By one of my housemasters. He described somebody at school who will remain nameless as tall poppy syndrome. And it's where they're sort of cock of the walk whilst they're at school. And then actually and sort of all the weeds are below them. And they're the tall poppy in the field. But actually the weeds grow up and eclipse the poppy. And then they're a bit lost later on in life. I always remember that. Tall poppy syndrome. Daisy says a couple of really close friends is better than a massive friend group.
Yes.
That's completely agree. Yeah.
We were solid. Me, Pete, Rick and Scott. And then Pilks after school.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, and Aki
Your
as
bit
well.
on the side.
Sorry, Aki as well.
Aki?
Yeah.
What was that?
And Siraj and Tejas. Oh, and Zach was all right, actually. Zach Jackson was
Remember, a
good.
really close group of friends is better than a massive
Who else?
friend group.
Oh, Jay Harkins was a good lad as well.
You put it about a bit, didn't you?
Oh, Rick Walker was dead jealous when I stayed over at Jay Harkins' house one night. Yeah, he's like, we fell out for it.
Like a scene from Coronation
It
Street.
really was.
Why are you going round that bitch's house?
Ben was all right as well. Oh, Ben Iron was a good lad as well. Actually, I had quite a few mates in school. Trying to think who else. I've probably missed someone off. Yeah. Sorry if I've missed you off, but yeah. Anyway.
I had no friends.
Oh, don't say that. Did you not?
I did have friends. Some of my friends were a bit shit to me, actually.
Oh,
but
that's
it's
horrible.
fine because I got my own back with my paperwork.
Oh, there you go.
So it's fine. Lydia, always say hi if someone is sat on their own, sitting. Invite people to sit and eat lunch with you. Lydia.
Yes, do that.
Yeah, that's nice. Do what you would... It's simple. Just do what you would do unto others. Do unto others what you want done to yourself.
Lauren says, as a secondary school teacher, I can say, be polite and humble yourself, save class clown for year 8. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why be the class clown in year 8? Surely is that key stage 3?
Bit of a dosh year, isn't it? Year 8. I mean, I know some secondary teachers don't like me saying that, but... Yeah.
Okay.
Year 9, you still have SATs? Yeah.
Can you went to Sunderland University. Were you told sort of like halfway through your first year that actually your first year doesn't really count? And you're like, well, why the hell are we here? Why aren't we just doing a 2-year degree? If it doesn't count, why bother? Also, don't tell us that. Maybe
Who
tell us that
told
in
you
year
that?
2. Who told me? Well, people at university. Yeah.
Sean said, look where you're going. I walked into a wall-mounted fire extinguisher on my first day.
Okay, that's quite
Oh,
niche.
my advice as well is, seriously, don't have a poo in high school. You'll never live it down. The poo boy in our school, yeah. Darren, he was called. Lovely lad, but because he had a poo in year 8, everyone called him poo boy. Oh, don't. He's gone on to do really well. He sells loads of cars now. He's got like this big car company online and stuff. But poo boy, Darren, he had a shit in year 8 and no one lived it down. So try not to poo in school. But if you have to go, do it. Don't shit yourself. Because then if you shit yourself, you're going to be called shit boy for the rest.
You're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
But try not to poo in school. Unless you've got medical conditions, then obviously poo. But don't get caught pooing in school. I'm trying to be...
It's very helpful.
He's done really well for himself, Darren.
Good.
I've seen him probably about 2 years ago now, and I went, "Oh, Darren, how are you, pal?"
Scally said, "Do not, and I mean absolutely never, try a new hairstyle on school photo day."
No, that's true.
It's like when I cut my hair. Don't want to do that. There was some potentially riskier advice as well. Adam said, first person that says anything to you, punch them, show them who's boss. We do not condone that.
No, we don't. That's very Graham advice, that.
Yes.
Someone hit me at school, they'd be like, go and hit them back. Twice as hard.
And finally, Will says, tell all the other twat kids to go sprinkle, sparkle, spunk themselves.
Just be you. You be you.
Yes. Yeah. Be yourself.
There you
go. And a few people mentioned doing your blazer up as a big mistake.
Yeah.
What?
It's a bit uncool.
Everyone's nodding. No, do it up. When you stand up, fasten your button. Remember, if it's a 2-button blazer, it's just the top button. If it's a 3-button, it's the middle. Do up your blazer.
What uniform did you wear at school?
So we were in school uniform up until 6th form, and then 6th form it was you could bring in your own suits, and I did a very bold chalk stripe.
I've got a picture of me.
I can remember that same teacher, hole punch teacher, walking up to me going, "Oh, look at you trying to intimidate us all with your chalk stripe."
Really? Oh, actually, my best mate from school's actually just texted me now.
Yeah.
Poo
boy?
No, Rick. Little dweeb, we called him at school. Oh, look at these photos here. Right, he's just sent me this.
Were you in a ball
Look at me there on my first lad's holiday.
Yeah.
I was 18. Sorry, that's my best mate from school.
Jesus Christ.
Look at me there. What a looker. Yeah. Look at that. And I was going to show, because he sent me some of us on playground. Yard. Don't call it playground. It's the yard in high school. I'm sure I've got one. Oh, that was me at our leavers do in year 11.
Gosh, look at your tie.
I think I've showed you that. That was our prom, and I look like I'm doing an 8-hour shift in office.
You do, actually. You look. Can I just say, you look older there than you do now.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit chubs.
Lovely. What uniform did you wear at school?
Blazer.
Undone. Right. You know the drill. It must be nearly the end of our Summer of D. It's time for Give Me the D. You ready for a sing-song, Jordan?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here's the jingle. I want the D. I need it now.
No.
Please tell me when. Please tell me how. I'm thirsty and willing and eager, you see.
Keep holding.
So come on, boys, no, give me the D. Cha-cha-cha.
C.
But
After me, after me, after me. C.
C.
No. C.
C.
After me, after me, after me. C.
C.
Follow the pen. C.
C.
Thank you.
Okay. That's
All right,
nice.
this is your penultimate chance to win the D.
And as Jordan found out when he pre-recorded Mad Men, penultimate does not mean the last.
If you just not knowing what you're on about, so my favourite ever series, I thought penultimate meant last, and I watched the penultimate episode of Mad Men back when you Series Plus stuff, and it ended. I thought that makes no sense at all, and then about 4 weeks later, I went back and was like, oh, there's another episode here. Then it all added up. Anyway.
So this is your penultimate chance. And it's not just one bottle of D, as you know by now. No, you will receive 2 loads of D.
2 loads of D in your hands.
That's 2 bottles, perfectly suited for a firm grip in each hand.
Look out on the Sexted Instagram every Friday for a pic of us with D firmly in our grasp. Tag a friend who shares your passion for the D and we'll select a winner at random.
All the details await you on our Instagram page at Sexted My Boss. We'll be back with your correspondence after this break. Welcome back, G&Divas. We're going to your correspondence now. This is from the self-proclaimed Ray the Gay.
Oh.
Hi, William Jordan and the fantastic Sexted team. I'm a new G&Diva, but a long-time gay. I've been binge listening to your podcast for the past few months like a fiend. I work in hospitality and have been doing so throughout my adult life. I was intrigued by Jordan's mix of still and sparkling water and wondered what other combinations might work. Here's what I've found so far. Coca-Cola and Diet Coca-Cola, 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah, I'd try that. Honestly, try the still and sparkling water thing. It'll blow your mind. Are you into it, Ben? I knew you would.
Oh,
Ben.
my God.
I knew you would. Just text Edge off.
You are weird.
I started buying San Pellegrino.
Yeah, just mix it with a bit of... yeah.
Jeez. Champagne and Prosecco, a new state of drunkenness, he says. One for your grandmothers, potentially. Carling and Foster's. Do not recommend, however.
I'm going to make you an apple spritz at the weekend.
I hate apple
No,
spritz.
you don't. You like it.
You can do me your funny water.
I'll make you a funny water.
Do funny water for Mikey, because he likes sparkling water.
Yeah, I will.
Soda water and sparkling water. And then he's put here the girl from The Ring. I don't get that.
That's the one where she comes out at telly.
Oh, is it?
It's well scary. She
Okay.
comes out of a well and then out the telly.
Okay, well, don't. If you want to have a similar experience, follow Ray the Gay's advice.
What else could you mix? Ribena and orange juice?
Well, no, because I think the idea is they've got to be sort of vaguely similar drinks. Orange juice and orange squash.
Milk and...
Soya milk. Semi-skimmed milk
And whole
skimmed
milk.
milk or
And
whole
whole
milk.
milk, yeah.
Yes.
I can't have whole milk. It's like cream. Have you had it in...
Carry on.
Grow up. I had my brother, because he got babies, they have blue bottle milk, and he made me a brew it. It's like having cream in. Have you ever had cereal with milk?
No.
Whole blue milk?
No. Okay. Kirsty from Portsmouth has been in touch after hearing the soft play dilemma and helped William veto the episode title. Hello, William Jordan, Ben, Chairman Emeritus Stewart, and the rest of the Sexted crew. I was sad to hear that William never experienced the delights of a soft play centre during his childhood.
Yeah. Well, you will at my barbecue. I'm getting a ball pit.
Okay. Well, they're not that soft, are they?
We'll get you in. We'll throw balls at you. You'll love it.
But fear not, William. You still have your
Balls
time.
in your face.
You still have time to feel the rush of racing down a slide and landing into a pool of bools. Many soft play areas up and down the country hold adult nights where grown-ups can relieve their childhood fun whilst enjoying a cheeky tipple.
That sounds fun. We should do that.
The trouble is, I'd worry about the hygiene.
They're
I would need
filthy.
I'd need it all wiped down. Or I would do it in a full hazmat suit.
The ball pits at nightclubs, some of the stuff you find
Sorry,
in
at
there.
nightclubs?
I know people that used to have to empty them.
Ooh.
You're talking.
No.
The word, like, things, yeah. But you could find a watch. So there's every ups
Yeah, something for everyone.
and downs.
Okay. One more from Jessie. Dear William Jordan and EP Ben. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. Good day.
Good day.
As a huge fan of the show, I have a request. When Jordan talked about Australian radio in a recent episode, his impersonation of our presenters made me laugh so hard that, to use his words, I nearly shitted everywhere. Okay. Jordan, the accent needs a little work, but you nailed the cadence of, that's the pitch and modulation, of an Aussie bogan.
Mad. It's mad.
Our word for chav.
There'll be... Oh, is it?
Yeah, bogan. You big bogan. Could you please turn your incisive Aussie radio analysis into a regular segment? Well, updating us on the most delightful things you've heard our presenters say each week.
It's just like, it makes us sound so bland and boring. And then there's other... and I'm not exactly sensitive, but you hear some bits and it's like a 1970s comedian in a bloody working men's club. It's like the woman will be like, yeah, so I went out on a date the other day. And he's like, did you shag him? Did you put it? Did he see your boobs? Did you tell him about your boobs? Did you tell me you had a boob job 20 years ago and one's a bit saggier than the other now? And you're like, she's only talking about a date. Sure. Do you remember when you showed me your boobs that time and you physically made me sick? I was like, here's Rihanna.
You wouldn't get that with Jamie and Amanda, would you?
No, I'm rightly. Some of it is it's just yeah. But I've said this before, right? I think I've said this on a podcast. My dad works for a load of Aussies, and he once said to me, and he's not exactly, he was in the army for 20 odd years. It's not exactly. How can I put this?
I'm going to let you put it.
No, I don't want to make him because he's actually a really lovely bloke. But he said to me, he went, oof. So much stuff them Aussies come out with. It's a bit too far. I'm like, Christ, for you to say that. Bloody hell. He went, honestly, sometimes I'm like, whoa. But yeah, not all Aussies.
No.
No.
No, there are exceptions. Barry Humphries was Australian. He was incredibly cultured.
Their radio's great out there.
Okay, well, I look forward. I remember Carl and Jackie O did our shoebox thing, didn't they?
They did.
Didn't credit us, but they did our shoebox thing.
Yeah, and he went, I don't listen to podcasts because I'm not an arsehole. Cheers. I was like, all right.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you, Kyle.
He's big out there. Hey, you don't want to start beef with him.
Bring it.
Oh, don't. Seriously. That guy can...
I'll take him on. With an ocean between us.
Bet you would. I'd love to go to Australia. It's just the snakes.
I don't think they're like, roaming the streets.
Yeah, I've seen them come out of air vents and everything. I won't be able to sleep.
Yeah, but that's because you're watching weird
Remember when
TikToks?
I worked in the Dominican and every time I had to go for a wee, I had to get a security guard to check the toilets for me for snakes.
Yeah, bless you.
It's on eggshells.
Maybe you could... Maybe if you ever go, you can be tranquilised. Then you'll be fine. Or you just wear, chainsaw trousers.
What, chainsaw trousers?
Like if you're using a chainsaw, they're just heavy protection.
Also, can I highly recommend, and I don't know if I found this series in lockdown called Please Like Me, and it's the most underrated, it's about an Aussie series. You'd really like it.
Called Please Like Me. What is it? Drama? Comedy?
Oh, it's a comedy drama. It's absolutely brilliant.
Okay, on what channel?
I found it on Amazon, but it's really, really good.
Okay, I shall have a look.
There's that and Neighbours.
I think most people are aware of Neighbours.
Oh, no. Another one. Whilst we're on the subject of... I know you want to go.
Home and Away?
No, The Newsroom. That's Aussie.
The Newsroom?
No,
that's not.
What's it called?
The Newsreader.
Newsreader.
Newsroom is Aaron Sorkin.
Some BBC. Newsreader. That's really good. It's about an Aussie news...
Reader
in the 1980s.
Okay.
Yeah. Trying to think. You give us an Aussie... What's your favourite thing from Aussie? That and Foster's, which is made in Dorking.
Is it?
No, but it's made in Grimsby, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dame Edna's my favourite Australian export.
Oh, is it? What else? Vegemite.
No.
Jimmy as well, my producer at Capital.
Jason Donovan. Oh, Jimmy, your producer.
Yeah.
Yes. He's very nice.
Jason Donovan. Who else do? It's a great country, really.
Kylie Minogue.
Kylie Minogue.
Danny Minogue. That's about it, really.
Shall we end this episode on Home and Away? It's a great theme tune.
Yeah, but you need to... I only know the first...
All right.
Can we not do Neighbours?
No, do Home
I know
and Away,
more of that.
It's
okay.
such a banger.
Whilst Jordan's getting the lyrics up, if you would like to get in touch about something that isn't a dilemma or problem, drop into our DMs. You can
Such a banger.
You can send us an email to help@sextedmyboss.com. We also love hearing back from the people we offer advice to. So if that is you, please get back in touch. We will see you on Tuesday, whether you're listening to us at home or away.
You know we belong together. You and I forever and ever. I'm walking on air. Just to know you are there. You are there. Hold me in your arms. Don't let me. Remember? We belong together.
Nice to hear it in tune.
You and I forever and ever. No matter where you are, you're my guiding star. From the very first moment I saw you,
Joe's loving it.
such emotion. I'm walking on air just to know you are there. Hold me in your arms, don't let me go. I want to stay forever, home and away.
What I loved about that is he had a little excited shiver halfway through it. He was that excited.
Do you know what I'll do? Right, I know we meant to go 5 minutes ago. But
5
come on.
minutes ago?
I know how much this does it for you.
Not Australian.
It's like a hurricane here in
All right, see you on
Duckworth.
Tuesday.
It's a duck word.
Sooner you go on holiday, the better.
Or rewrite history. DuckTales.
Woo!
DuckTales. Woo!